Sup guys, it's Frank here from AFTV Young Gunz, and we are back outside the Emirates now. We went live earlier for the team sheets and we are back again live for the match review now. Arsenal 0, Red Star Belgrade 0. What else can I say really? It was a very boring game. Like you'll see on one of the interviews, Buddy, the small guy that goes on Arsenal Fan TV, he said something about double science lesson. I actually sat for an exam today, an hour and 45-minute science exam, and I was more entertained in that exam than the whole 90 minutes of this game. Now I didn't think it could get much worse than the Norwich game. I honestly didn't think it could get much worse, but Arsenal have just proved the impossible by doing even worse against Red Star Belgrade. And what's even worse is David Vujanic from Copper 9, who was just here with, he's obviously a massive Red Star Belgrade fan, giving it the big one. Do you know what really annoyed me? They were happy about the draw. And do you know what? To be fair, they really should be, because they're not the best of teams. Vuj said that himself. Red Star really ain't the best of teams. They're best of teams. Their league must be terrible though, because if they win in the league, then imagine how bad the other teams must be. But I can't really criticise other teams when we were just as poor today. The first half was deader than the Norwich game. I don't even want to do this really, because it was just that poor. That's the key word today, poor. It was that bad. And then really, what is wrong with the passing in this club? We can't pass from A to B. Our passes are going from A to Z. That's how bad the passing was, and we couldn't keep the ball. Our players couldn't keep the ball for longer than 5 seconds. Jack Wilshere really let me down today. I've been wanting him in the starting 11 for a very long time, but after this game, is he ready? If you're watching this live, let me know in the chat. If you're not, let me know in the comments if Jack Wilshere is ready for the game. But he wasn't the only one. Walcott was about as useful as a chocolate teapot today. That's the only that's the only way I'd describe the whole team, if anything. So we move on to the second half. It wasn't very good. It really wasn't. It just got worse and worse and worse in the second half. This was just a really depressing game. Just a joke. Yeah, literally just a joke, honestly. Really. Lost for words. Lost for words right now. And you know what? It's annoying because we didn't even lose. We didn't even lose. We got a draw. We were actually through to the knockout stages, to round 32 of the Europa League. Shout out to Cologne for letting us through, by the way. We're still unbeaten. We are still unbeaten, and hopefully we keep that out through the Europa League and actually win the title, because I don't think we're getting anywhere near the Premier League. Speaking about the Premier League, what's going to happen next week at Manchester City? I'm predicting a win. You'll see in my match preview. But as much as I am being confident, behind the mask, behind the skin, inside my brain, I'm not very confident, and it pains me to say that. And there's not much more I can really say, but thank God that's over. We do move on to Manchester City next week. Of course, I won't be there because I am, of course, not making the journey up to Manchester, as I'm a 15-year-old boy. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did watch it live, thank you for that. If you're not watching it live, make sure to like the video. Also subscribe to AFTV Young Gunz. I gotta go. See you guys next time. Peace.